Yo, what's up? My name's RetroPad. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Defenders. I'm loving my new pet that I have over here, and today I have something kind of exciting planned because it's something that I've never done before, and most of you probably have never done before, which is something I usually can't say. Most of my viewers are pretty experienced Dungeon Defenders players. However, there's a new map in Dungeon Defenders, and just very few people have tried this. So, I'm excited to jump into Tropics of Etheria, go ahead and try to beat it on medium difficulty. We're just going to start off with that and see how it goes. I might play on hardcore mode. I don't think there's any way to like jump and get myself killed, so you know what? Maybe it's worth it. I'm going to try to just beat the map first things first, and then we're going to jump into survival if possible. This map just looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, I covered the new weapons and the new pets and a little bit more about it in a recent update patch video I did talking about Dungeon Defenders. It was cool to do my first ever update video on Dungeon Defenders. Was pretty neat. There's this lamp right here. I don't know if that's going to have an effect on things. The chests are right there. The chests do kind of blend in to the map, and there's going to be a lot of high ground, low ground situations on this map, as you can see. So, like, there's literally a crystal up here. There's two crystals on the map. One is up here on this really nice high ground area. I believe there's one over, you know, like behind those hills, essentially on a beach side. You also can walk on all of these little tightropes, which is really cool. So this map looks really interesting. I have plenty of time, infinite time actually, to go ahead and get used to it. So I don't have to rush. I'm on medium difficulty. I'm not used to playing on medium difficulty. Usually I'm on nightmare, so I have that timed, you know, thing. So let's go ahead and just take our time to get used to this map. I love all of the pirate ships. Also the ships acting as, I just realized, the ships acting as the spawns for the monsters. That's honestly very cool. Okay, well, I did get stuck on the new map, but I was able to jump out. At first, I wasn't able to jump. We're fine. You can see a couple djinns. 8 djinns will be coming out of that ship far off in the distance, which is interesting. So, here is this crystal over here, and it's really just kind of tightly, like, protected over here by this, by the geography, just the hills and such. So it'll actually be weird to defend. I don't know if this will end up making it really easy to defend or really difficult. It's gonna be one or the other. That's really what it comes down to. I'm gonna go ahead and place a harpoon tower there, and then place one over here, kind of doing the same exact job. And then I'm also gonna do one, I think, here, just looking in the middle, probably a little further back, to give us as much protection as possible. But like, these 3 harpoons should do everything in wave 1. Post that, we'll just have to, you know, play it by step and see what happens. But really beautiful house design here, and all the pots, the gold pots and everything around are really cool. We got some monsters coming out of a cave over here as well. It looks like there is like a tightrope that you can jump onto in this water over here. So they do give you a fair amount of ways. This is going to be a map that, you know, that rewards you for actually just the skill of learning it and experience. This is a weird situation. Like, I'm going to go ahead and put a harpoon looking here, obviously, to take care of those guys, but is that going to be enough? We'll have to see. I'm definitely going to put one over here. Now, something that's huge is they updated the harpoon, the Squire's harpoon in Dungeon Defenders in a pretty drastic way, a way that really affects how I'll be playing the game, that's for sure. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and go for that. Then I'll do one, I don't know, man, somewhere off in the other, so I guess over here, looking inward at the crystal, that's probably pretty good. But they updated the harpoon so that it shoots through terrain. So if a minion, for example, were to like be down here, this harpoon should be able to now shoot through this and get it, which is a pretty drastic difference, because the amount of times I'd have to like place a harpoon kind of at the edge of something, and like there was so many times where if I place a harpoon here and I place it like that, if there was a minion too low down, like standing here, it would just get stuck in the hillside. But now it should be able to penetrate that. There is one more chest seemingly up on this hillside. I think I might be able to jump like this to get to it. Yeah, it does seem like you can. Okay, I don't know how else you get to this chest, though. I guess there's a little tightrope here. There's tons. Okay, there is way more high ground access than I realized, I think is the meme. There's a lamp over there as well, in the middle of this high ground section. I wonder, there's some weird camera stuff happening already. I wonder if I'm able to, I can't jump to that with the Squire, but with a different character, I might be able to make that jump. There should be some sort of secret on this map. I think there's some sort of, I think they're pretty good chromatic games about creating just like little secret places nowadays on pretty much every single map. I haven't really discovered those on the other maps, honestly, but I have to get to that at some point. So I should be able to get to that, jump to that with something. And I would bet that has some sort of significance to this lamp, and there's probably some little Easter egg you do to unlock something. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and just start wave 1 and just see what happens. I obviously have plenty of build units left, plenty of mana left. I'm really mostly just here to see what happens. And all right, I already need much more protection over here, as you can see, because if anything, oh, whoa, I see. These guys do so much damage to the crystals. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lose here. Yep. Alrighty. Rough start, but we learned something. Just gonna replay. And I'm going to skip a lot of that boring stuff for you guys. Okay, I have some squire builds set up. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to probably my monk and my summoner at some point. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the monk. I think this is a map that's definitely going to need ensnare and strength drain auras. Probably just every type of aura, because those guys were moving so ridiculously fast. I just wasn't even close to being able to handle them. So we're going to go ahead and place an ensnare aura. We can't place it directly there, obviously. Just right next to it is probably going to be good. A nice little slow aura, and then into strength drain aura. Do I need to stack an electric aura on top of it? I don't really know, but you know what? Let's just do it, because that's the classic aura stack that I've come to know and love. We'll do the same on the other crystal. Whenever I move diagonal on my monk now, I kind of do this little pitter patter. I don't know. It's funny to me how he's like skittering along the map, versus if you do this, he's actually running, you know, properly moving. But if you do this, kind of pitter pattering along. All right, right here, same thing. Gonna go ahead and do a, where should I do it at? Probably in front. Yeah, right here. So same thing. Ensnare aura into strength drain into electric aura. And with the leftover mana, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my summoner as well and just cast some archers. All right, here's the summoner we go. And you know what? For shits and giggles, let's try something. Let's go ahead and get up to the proper location. Give myself a nice running start. Ah, so close. I think I should be able to make that. Way too far from that angle. Oh, that rock. Okay, that rock just straight up blocked me. So I don't know if there's something else I have to do. I'm not going to worry about it for the time being. We tried our best. We're going to switch back to the squire. Go ahead and jump into wave 1 of Tropics of Etheria. All right, this time for sure, I think I'll be fine. Oh, the music is kind of neat. The first time I had a sec to actually hear the music. So yeah, I think this ensnare aura is gonna make this map doable. That really changes things, honestly. And there are some wyverns coming in this direction. I'm gonna place a harpoon preemptively to target those guys. These guys are getting messed up accordingly. Although, might need some more DPS on our. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and place multiple harpoon turrets over here probably. A harpoon turret went down. Really? Where at? Over here? Over here? Okay. With the shaman and stuff. Okay, understandable. I think each of these sections are just gonna need 2 harpoons. I mean, that's we can get that done. We can get that done. Probably that and some we could even do like we could even do series EV stuff over here. And some archers and get them lined up and stuff. Like, this guy needs an upgrade really quick. Not really putting enough, I have plenty of mana. I don't think I'm putting enough mana into this map, honestly. I'll go ahead and put a backup harpoon over here. I'm playing this so, like, safe. Like, I'm, like, scared of running out of defense units and stuff as well. But, like, I'm good for the time being, you know? I don't need to play this so safe, right? I do want to head over to this section. The issue is this section definitely just needs more protection. It's one of the situations where I'm not going to be able to get to this section as easily. So I want to overly protect this section. And that's going to allow me to, look at all that mana in the water. Holy shit. If I overly protect this section, it's going to allow me to not have to come protected as much. Ooh, a new minion type that I haven't seen. There's actually some sort of, like, hooded figure, like, in a robe with just, like, a totally dim face with the yellow eyes. I've never seen that minion before, so hopefully I can take care of it. I'm actually going to switch over to my Series EV now and go ahead and go build you know, booster beams. They should be super, super beneficial on this map. So let's go ahead and go do that. Like, even up here in this situation, I'll probably go ahead and put one. Keep it at 4. I'll maybe be able to add on an extra archer there. Yeah, these are going to be super, super good here. This guy can nick that one. This is probably worth to pay the extra 5. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And I can throw on an extra archer there at some point. I think it's going to be worth to pay the extra points for some of these. Over here, Go ahead and do this. Stretch it for 4. Go ahead and put an extra harpoon or an archer there in the eventually, you know, in a second. Is it worth to put one over here becomes the question. I could do one over here for the incoming wyverns. I feel like these are just going to be super, super, super good. I don't know if that's too much, though. That becomes the question. I'm just going to leave it for the time being. We'll go ahead and collect all this mana. We have a ton of mana on the ground, honestly, that I'm not really able to use appropriately. So let's go ahead and go upgrade all of these up to level 2. That'll use up some of our mana. We have plenty of time to actually think and prepare. Once again, not playing on, like, in nightmare difficulty. Not having that timer makes this a hell of a lot comfier. I really enjoy finding new jumping paths on these maps that are actually efficient to use at certain times. It's really satisfying to me. Alright, back over on the other crystal side. There's a bunch. There's like a bunch I could do here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do something like... I don't know if this is quite going to be able to get all of these or like which ones this will end up snagging. I'm going to place that one like that and just see. Can I see? 7 boosted towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I feel like that's getting everything and more. I guess it's also... The reason is, I guess it's also getting the... It's really getting the auras is honestly the main thing. So 3. That's pretty good, though. If that's boosting 7 towers, I don't know exactly which ones. I'm pretty happy with that. Then I can do the same thing over here where I kind of place this one here and keep it to 4. That's super good. Once again, very happy with that. We'll boost that up to level 3, honestly. Once again, I want to get this area super boosted so I don't have to come worry about it. That's ideal. All right, and this area should be super strong now, so I'm just going to leave it. That should be super, super protected, honestly. I'll grab these chests, though. There's a couple chests over here with mana. And with any leftover mana, I'm going to swap over to my summoner. We still have a bunch of minion units left. Well, just kidding. I forgot to drop my mana when I switched characters, so rest in peace to that 700 mana. That's okay. It's really not a big deal. I'm going to swap back to my Squire, jump into wave 2, or technically wave 12 out of 15. Ogre has arrived. We'll see how difficult this gets. We'll see how badly I needed those extra archers. I keep falling. That's a spot where I keep jumping up to and I keep getting stuck and falling back down. Like over and over again. I'm not quite getting up to the high ground of that leverage that I need. Okay, here's the ogres. We're going to come over and take care of them. Get a little upgrade on the harpoon turret there. Get a level 3 upgrade on the buff beam. That should be quite good. Ooh. Tower. Crystal under attack. Tons of mana on the ground here. Once again, to come over and get buffs on those guys. And then sprint off in some direction. So much mana I just picked up. I'm actually getting killed, though. Yeah, I'm dead. I think I'm on hardcore mode, so I'm not going to be able to respawn, unfortunately. That was a lot of damage. That other crystal should be fine. I think the crystals should also heal in between waves, once again, on medium difficulty. I don't know what was able to do damage to it. Look at the... Whoa, 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 whoa. These guys over here. Okay. I see what might be causing the trouble. They kind of just hang off in the distance. This guy is huge as well. Oh my goodness. What is his HP right now? They kind of just hung off in the distance until he got really big and strong and goldified. Okay, what is this mob? Here, wait, there's a mob over... Is it over here? A harbinger. Am I going to lose because of these mob? What is this? What is this? I've never seen this before. No, okay, they died at least, but I've never seen that. I don't know what that does. I don't know what it entails. Hopefully we'll be able to learn today. Seems like there's only 2 djinns left. Kind of just lost. Okay, you're just thinking over here, buddy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 2 djinn AIs are just turbo broken, so they'll end whenever they'll end. Alright, it happened. The djinns went ahead and finished their thinking. So, we can go back to playing. I respawned with all of my mana, which is kind of funny. And look, these things are taking a lot of damage, so let's go ahead and take care of that. I almost want to put a bouncer blockade in front of these. I don't know if... I feel like defensive units like this just kind of become obsolete in this stage of the game. I feel like that's got to be the case, right? Surely. That's what it feels like to me. But I could be wrong. So I don't know if I feel like it's kind of just a waste to build these, but I don't know. I'm going to try it. I haven't built something like this in quite a while, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and get upgrades on these. We'll put a repair on that, sure. Is that not... Wait, does that have a level 1? What's the... Yeah, it doesn't have a level 1. What the hell? Okay, that should definitely have a level 1 at least. And then over here, everything looking fine. Repairs, I guess, where possible. I'm stuck in the middle of a very close to the ground area. Get an upgrade on the buff beam. Once again, extra mana equal drop mana. Switch summoner, summon things. Surely a wall of archers could defend this section, right? I'll probably go ahead and switch over my Series EV, honestly, and put a little beam through all these guys, or as many of them as possible. All right, here it is. One of the most satisfying tower buff beams. At the end of that guy, over to this guy, it'll give us... Yeah, we can stretch this. We'll keep it at 5. We could all honestly probably put another one right there. That's quite a few buffs. That's currently buffing 5 towers. Okay, I saw... Wait a minute. I saw a little genie lamp that looked a little different. So I'm going to press that. That lets you teleport over to this section. Now I need to keep an eye out for any, like, grayed out genie lamps. I wonder if that will be the puzzle. This thing's taking some serious damage. We're going to put that there. We're also going to add a bunch of archers, I think, over here. This section, I mean, should be mostly fine. This is kind of just loose defense, honestly, over here. I probably could put an extra buff beam over here. It's probably what I will do, honestly, in a split second. So let's go ahead and add a bunch of archers over here. I put a mage minion and 2 spider minions, honestly, over in the other section. Let's add upgrades. Well, I didn't want to... Oh, I really didn't want to upgrade that. That was a lot of mana, but I should still have some extra mana over here and some chests to open, so I'm a little worried about mana here, but I should probably be fine, because what I wanted to do is get all that done, and I also want to go ahead and probably make a mage minion behind these guys like this, and then also go ahead and throw in a spider minion at 120 out of 150 minion units. Looking pretty solid still. And we'll do the same thing over here where I go ahead and throw in a mage minion over here to protect these guys. And then a spider minion probably over on this side. The spider minions just help a lot for the ogres, mainly. This thing is also... This section feels so much less protected than the other section now, which is not ideal and kind of worries me. So I feel like this section needs a lot more archers. I can't really build them there. We need a lot more archers over here. I think that should be the last. Yep, the last of my minion units. Unfortunately, let's get little upgrades on all these guys, and let's go. We'll save the last 4 defense units and a little bit of mana. Let's go grab these chests though. We'll go. We're gonna go switch over to our Series EV and put a buff beam over here. Okay, all right. This should be the last thing that I build on this map, and then everything else should just be upgrades. So let's go ahead and do. Come on, give me. There we go. Like that. Sure, that totally works. And then put all of our mana into upgrades on that beautiful tower buff beam. And now we can get out of here, head over, switch to the squire, and just go ahead and start the map. We have one more chest to collect really quick, though. Alrighty, let's jump into the next wave and see what happens. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of worried I'm going to lose this map. But we're going to just try our best. I'm going to put an upgrade on the bouncer blockade just for shits and giggles. We'll put an upgrade on this one. I feel like hopefully the bouncer blockade exists. Like, this is its job, and it's kind of doing its job, to be totally honest. It's meant to protect my harpoon turrets. Let's fuck up this guy. It's meant to stall the ogres just for a little bit. Like, that's their job, is just to stall the ogres for pretty much a second. Well, not this ogre, apparently. Stall the ogres for a second so that they don't have to smash around and just... Okay, I need to get upgrades on these archers. Bash around and do damage to my harpoon turrets. That's really it. Just protect a little bit of HP on my harpoon turrets. That's the main goal. So much mana. A bouncer blockade was destroyed, so it did its job a little too well. And got itself killed in the process, unfortunately. That's just what happens sometimes. Like this guy's got a lot of HP. He's not going to be able to go down for a while, dude. There we go. Wait, did we get him? Did a shaman heal himself? Oh, I'm very low HP there. Somehow make it out. I don't know what happened there. Can I just get upgrades on my... I'm fine to just... If I have enough DPS, I'm happy to just upgrade my DPS, obviously. And just have that, you know... If you can kill them before they can even get to your towers, it's not a problem. But if they're able to get through, it's a big issue, right? The best defense is a offense that kills them before they kill you sort of situation. Really fast waves, though. Like, the waves themselves, the combat is wildly fast. Look at this little... I just realized this little mini flame mortar. This little mini... that's so cool, shield weapon. Okay, let me take my time. I could just jump into the next wave if I wanted to, but it's a pretty easy way to go ahead and... lose. So let's just take my time to go ahead and heal everything up, get things built where I need them, maybe build like one extra, maybe I just rebuild that extra. I think that's pretty much it. Just rebuild that extra bouncer blockade. It's honestly, why not? I'll just go ahead and put upgrades on it. I feel like it's fine. I have plenty of mana. At this point, I'm just spreading upgrades. Alrighty, that should be all I need. Let's just go ahead and jump into the next wave. 14 out of 15. We're almost at the home stretch. Let's go ahead and see how it goes. Get a quick little heal on whatever needs it. Some upgrades on whatever I can. This wall of archers seems to be doing a good job. They're just going to need some heals here and there because they are at such, they're very much on that front line, tank and everything, and I appreciate them for that. Get a quick little heal. There's so much mana actually just coming from that little cave. Let's grab that. Head over here. Once again, keep an eye out for the odors coming in. That's what could really mess me up, like this guy over here. My bouncer blockade over here once again went down. It kind of got obliterated. It was pretty wild, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and get upgrades on every offensive tool over here. And that should be pretty strong. There's some spider webs going out. I think that might be my own spider webs actually against the ogre, which should be monstrously helpful. Grab all this mana that is on this bridge, but it's so easy to just quickly die, so I have to be kind of careful there. Get an upgrade on this mage. This mage is actually pumping out heals like it's his job. I mean, it is, but he's doing a fantastic job at his job. So we'll definitely get a raise in his pay this month. Getting that level 2 upgrade on him. Getting upgrades on everything here. Getting a quick little heal on that. This bridge being fully protected. The opposite side of the map being decently protected, I assume, as well. There is a golden wyvern over there you can see, or it was. It was absolutely huge. I have to rebuild that one bouncer blockade. Obviously, we're going to grab all this mana. Just so much mana on the ground. Quickly need to pick it up before it disappears. And once again, there's 2 Djinns with broken AI that are kind of holding up the map, which is totally fine for me. Go ahead and give me a second to breathe. Give me a second to think. I'm totally fine with their AI going down. I'm going to go ahead and build another bouncer blockade right here. See how this does. It'll probably go down once again. I don't know what's causing it to go down so fast. The other one stays alive, like the other one on the other. So there is a boss wave. Like, that's what I was worried about. I'm going to be honest. If there's a boss, like, I just don't know if I'm prepared to beat it. We are on medium difficulty. I think I'm just so scared nowadays. It's kind of funny. You've probably noticed my, like, I wouldn't say my confidence has dropped. It's more so like my awareness has dropped. I know how difficult dungeon defenders can be now, and I know how fast things can change on an absolute dime, and I feel like I'm much more aware of that now to where I'm like, okay, like, I don't want to, I don't know if I can win pretty much at all times. I'm much more skeptical of my... I keep falling on that over and over and over again, but I'm much more skeptical on my ability to complete a map nowadays. Alright, I think I've done about all I can do. Let's just go ahead and jump into the final wave of the new map in Dungeon Defenders. Once again, only on medium difficulty, so I do have some sort of growth to have here. I'm not really gaining that much XP or that much mana on this map. Like, less than 1 million XP gained, honestly, in this amount of waves. Like, nothing crazy, but just learning everything from scratch, like having to figure out the entire floor plan, all the towers to build. Like, I haven't looked up any strategies, any guides. I don't know how many guides or strategies are even out there. I don't know how fast the Dungeon Defenders community is, honestly, with making guides. I would assume they're probably pretty damn good on stuff like this, but I could be wrong. I feel like this is my intuition. I feel like the community is a lot of endgame players constantly waiting for that new thing to cover, so I feel like they probably would get guides out on this stuff day one. But that's just my feeling. I haven't checked that out or anything like that, so let's just go ahead and get a heal on this where possible, but I'm getting beat the hell up, so I'm gonna take a step back. Head over here, get a little upgrade on... I want to get an upgrade on this guy right there, sure. And then a heal. And then dodge that spider. Grab all the mana. Look at all the Djinns flying up into the air. That was pretty crazy, the height they got. Get upgrades over here on these harpoons. Only 4 minions left, so this is basically complete. I'm going to go grab all the straggling mana, sprinkle around the beach. And the boss approaches. Ooh, no idea how difficult he's going to be. They, them, he, she. I have no idea what they'll be like. I don't know what creature they'll be. Let me go ahead and heal. Just getting everything as prepped as I possibly could for them. Definitely worried, but I don't know. I think I should be able to beat it. But we'll have to just see. Get upgrades on all these things, and I'll see you guys in 3 seconds. And then here is the reveal of the new boss. All right, okay, this looks similar to that one boss that is in the DLC. Oh, there's multiple of them. Okay, I will say, are these just kind of reskins of previous bosses, but with different... We'll see if the mechanics... It's kind of interesting choice, in my opinion. It's not the most creative thing in the world, but like this guy, I'm pretty sure can be a problem. Oh, he smacked me around like I was a ping pong ball. Let me get back up to him. Let me get upgrades or heals, I guess. Whatever I can without, okay, getting killed. Trying to repair a harpoon tower that's taking massive damage. Okay, we're going to get out of there. We're going to loop back around, I guess, but I'm not in the best spot. I think I should have the DPS and fortitude to get through this. I think I should be fine. I'm not too worried. Is that one boss already down? I feel like it might be. Okay, well, some stuff is going down. It's not great. I get heals on stuff where I can. Where is that, the big squiddy boy? On the map, he shows, yeah, over here. But he's taking, like, 0 damage. What is that bop? He's taking 0 damage from a lot of things. And I'm pretty sure there's some boss like him where I have to hit him in a certain way or, like, attack certain tendrils or something like that. But I can't do that if he just bops me away. I'm on hardcore mode. I have to heal or I'm going to lose. I'm not going to be able to do that if he can bop me away a million miles, you know? This guy seems dead, which is good. I'm going to go for heals on all this stuff. I'm going to go for just tower builds, I guess. Backup stuff at this point. As long as the minions can't reach, I should be fine. Spider minions. Like, this guy is just slowly whittling down my defenses, which I don't love. Or, like, he's just bopping stuff around. I can't even get to him. Okay, these shamans are a problem. Let's just disperse them a fair bit. What is happening over here? Who is it's this guy bopping me. But how do I deal damage to him if he bops me a million miles? Like, look at this. I feel like you just have to have a ranged character for him. But that's so lame for balancing. Surely not, right? Surely it's not, oh, you have to fight this boss with a ranged character or you're fucked. Surely there's some deeper balancing than that, right? Surely? I don't know what he's just not taking any damage from me right now. And I'm dead. I mean, I think I'm going to lose. Now, if I lost through some lack of skill or lack of, I don't know, something, dude, then fair enough. There are no other minions, so it's literally just this guy, and he's taking 0 damage, it seems, from stuff, but we're going to see what happens, I guess. Kind of frustrating. If I lose because he just can't take damage from, I don't know, from towers. I feel like there was a boss. Actually, no, he's kind of going down. Actually, maybe I'm fine. I feel like they have to attack the tendrils. There was a boss very similar to this. He's just so hard with melee. With a melee character, it seems. They have to be able to hit like that one tendril and actually weaken that, I think, before you're actually able to do damage to him. I mean, that's fine, but dude, that bop where he bops you across the map a million miles, I think a ranged character would have definitely made this a lot easier, but maybe it seems possible with a melee character, and I mean, that's fine to a decent extent, but that bop, that bop at which he had that range was pretty insane, so I'm going to sit here and watch my archers slowly whittle this guy down. I think I might still be able to win, but they have to be able to hit the one little tendril up in the air. I don't even know if he's attacking. What is he even doing? Anything? He's just chilling, hanging out. I wonder if he sits here and spins for long enough. Will the game ever consider a boss's AI to be broken? That's something I'm curious about. Will the game ever auto kill the boss because they consider him to be stuck? That would be interesting to see. There are 2 other djinns over here chilling out, just thinking, as per usual, contemplating their life. There was another djinn over there that kind of died. And then once again, just this guy. It's the only action going on. Okay, wait a minute. Bad news is he's seemingly regrowing the tendrils. That's really bad for me. Hopefully those can get killed by the archers. Because, yeah, well, now they're taking damage as well. Maybe him changing location because it will be good. That's, yeah, he regrew some tendrils. The djinns over there, one of them just passed away. It's so serious to say for a Dungeon Defenders mob, passed away. All right, let's see if this guy can get taken. Okay, one more of his tendrils died again, so he's back to 2 tendrils. He went up to 3. This archer is going to go down, though, which is going to change his positioning. Will he ever end up attacking the crystal? Becomes a question. Can he not attack the crystal? Will he attack it only after all other, you know, towers are dead? A lot of questions here, and a lot of slow answers. Definitely another map where I shouldn't have played on hardcore, but that was totally my fault. That was totally my decision, and it was just a dumb decision. I probably should never play like a map for the first time on hardcore, but it's always so tempting. All right, his second tendril died again, so he's back down to 1 tendril, but I have a feeling that he's going to regrow them again. I don't know if that 1 tendril ever gets killed here. Yep, he's already regrowing. Yep, there it is. He regrew back to 3. I don't know what causes that, but oh, he's back down to 2. Okay, back down to 1. He's kind of getting messed up here. Well, oh, is he actually going to get killed? Wait a minute. Something's happening. The game is changing. Something happened. He finally got all of his tendrils killed. He finally moved a little bit. I think I should have way more DPS than he has on my towers. I think I should win here. We'll see, though. We'll see how much DPS these archers have. The fact that those ones can even reach him over here is awesome. That's really, really, really good for me. There's no shot he kills all my towers before they kill him, right? I really wish I could see his HP here. I can't. In free look mode or in toggle and like spectator mode, you can't see the actual HP of the boss, which is super sad. Okay, he heads over here. Ooh, him bopping them around. Where's he going? Flying all over the place. Come on, dude. How much HP could you have? All right, now he's attacking over on this side. It seems like he's bopping my archers around. He's kind of doing some crazy rampage attacks. I feel like he can't have too much HP left. I feel like he's getting enraged. No way. He regrows all of his tendrils. I'm going to be here all day. That is actually so unfortunate. Am I going to sit here for the next who knows how many hours and then just lose at the end of it all anyway? Surely not, right? Oh, this section of archers is about to get taken down. That guy got bopped down below, so he's essentially useless. He's going to float back up, get angry at some other tower, and go for it. Where's he going now? Probably over to these archers eventually, right? If these archers get taken down, I mean, I think it's a loss. I don't know how I ever kill him if these archers get taken down. I need them to kill his tendrils so he can stop doing DPS to them. That's my one saving grace here. We're down to 4 archers versus 1 2-tendril bossy guy. All right, well, this is the last of my archers. It's looking like a lost cause, fellas. I don't know what he'll go do now. Wait, is he gonna head... If he heads all the way over to this section, I mean, maybe I win, but how long? Dude, it's been a lot of footage for you guys, I'm sure. I mean, multiply that by a lot longer, and it's how long I'm just sitting here trying to see if maybe I'll be able to win this map. Maybe if this guy will get taken down. All right, well, unfortunately, I've been literally sitting on this map for like 45 minutes or longer, and the boss seems to be stuck. He's stuck on this ladder, and the game does not seem to be killing him off. He kind of waddles around a little bit here and there. As you can see, I'm like kind of twitching on the map. Unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know if this is a glitch. He's kind of like pointed upwards. I don't know if he's supposed to be in that direction. He can't really walk. I'm not sure, but unfortunately, due to a couple factors, I'm not going to be able to complete the new map on my first attempt. I'm sorry, guys, but it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and then I think if I did this map again, just not on hardcore mode, I'd probably be able to beat it pretty easy peasy. So thank you guys for watching episode 1 of this. Hopefully, I'll just follow it up in the next episode, or we'll do something else. Who knows? Thanks for watching and playing Dungeon Defenders. Have a great day. I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno.